Thank the member for Macarthur and call the member for Fowler.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I rise today to strongly urge the government not to abandon the efforts initiated by the previous Labor government to improve the safety and standards on our road transport industry. Late last year, the Abbott government commissioned a review of the road safety remuneration system, which now appears that the Road Safety Remuneration Tribunal might be one of the first victims of an effort to reduce regulation in this industry. The tribunal, established 2 years ago, was put in place to create an effective safe rates system to improve the safety on what is known as Australia's deadliest industry. There are approximately 25 deaths per 100,000 workers in the road transport industry, which is 10 times higher than the average across all Australian industries. Accidents involving trucks result in 330 Australians and more dying each year, and far more injuries as well. This is in addition to the very high economic cost annually, Mr Deputy Speaker, $2.7 billion as a result of road accidents involving heavy vehicles. Rather than developing strategies to strengthen the safety standards in what is clearly our deadliest industry, this government appears to be determined winding back regulation and putting more lives at risk. Earlier this week, they rejected proposals from the Heavy Vehicle Safety Productivity Program, which was introduced by Labor to fund the construction of new rest stops and parking bays designed to provide safer and more productive work environments for the heavy vehicle sector. Clearly, Mr Deputy Speaker, there is a connection between remuneration and safety when it comes to road transport. Financial pressure from the top of the supply chains are causing reckless behaviour, endangering the drivers and all other road users. Our truck drivers work hard to make a living, but they should not be expected to die to make a living. I would like to acknowledge Liasta Tagrafelli and Susan De Beer, who are visiting Parliament today. Liastra and Susan are widows. Their husbands, David and Albert, were tragically killed on the Old Coast Road in West Australia in February 2011. They were both hit by an oncoming truck. These two families know all too well the price of compromise and unsafe practices in terms of the road transport industry. It is not about blame, but addressing the bigger picture, the overall conditions and safety standards in this industry. I urge the government not to abandon the efforts of Labor that made over the last couple of years to strengthen and support safety on our roads. I congratulate Tony Sheldon, the General Secretary of the TWU, and for sponsoring these women to visit the Parliament today to talk to members.
Thank the member for Fowler and call the member for Maranoa.